October 1961, the Soviet Union exploded the most powerful nuclear bomb, known as the Tsar Bomba. The resulting damage extended over 160 kilometers. The flash from the blast was visible from a distance of 1,000 kilometers, with a yield equivalent to 57 million tons of TNT, roughly 3,800 times more powerful than Hiroshima's bomb. It represents a hydrogen bomb milestone. This colossal device still holds the record as the largest nuclear bomb ever created and tested. Appropriately dubbed the King of Bombs in its Russian name, Tsar Bomba represented the pinnacle of 1950s nuclear technology through its innovative multi-staged fusion design at its intended 100 megaton yield. It would have unleashed a power nearly 4,000 times greater than the Little Boy bomb and rendered cities out to 25 kilometers into flattened wastelands. While reduced to a still catastrophic 50 megatons, the October 1961 test produced a towering mushroom cloud over Siberia measured at 64 kilometers high, with shockwaves circling the globe 3 times. Massive fallout dispersed by winds would plague inhabitants near the test zone, with increased cancer risks for years. Overseeing the bomb's conception was the gifted physicist Andrei Sakharov, who played a pivotal consultative role in Soviet thermonuclear developments. After making seminal contributions to early atomic efforts, working closely with colleagues like Yuri Baev and theorist Igor Tam, Sakharov pioneered the layer cake design, using fission to spark an initial fusion reaction and ramp up temperatures sufficiently for further fusions. This revolutionary concept allowed multiplying explosive yields far beyond any previous designs, though its success depended on the coordinated efforts of numerous engineers and military officials to craft and deploy the behemoth device. The Tsar Bomba is, in fact, a hydrogen bomb, and it derives its energy from nuclear fusion compared to the atomic bomb, which relies solely on nuclear fission. Nuclear fusion involves taking 2 atoms of deuterium and tritium, which are isotopes of hydrogen, and fusing their nuclei to form a new element, helium. As the helium nucleus stabilizes, it ejects a neutron, releasing an immense amount of energy. However, initiating this fusion requires a tremendous amount of energy and reaching extremely high pressures and temperatures. To achieve these conditions in the H-bomb, an atomic bomb is used as a trigger to initiate nuclear fusion. Specifically, the Tsar Bomba looks like this. At the top, a conventional fission bomb explodes, generating X-rays, heat, and increased pressure that triggers the fission of another plutonium rod. The fusion fuel is compressed in the middle of all this, and fusion takes place. The fuel used for fusion is deuterium lithium, as mentioned earlier. For fusion, deuterium and tritium are needed, and deuterium is present while tritium is formed in situ by the decomposition of lithium nuclei. All of this happens in a matter of seconds, resulting in the impressive outcome. International reaction to news of the Tsar Bomba test reflected deepening Cold War tensions as much as fears over nuclear fallout's broad impact. With its sheer scale capable of leveling whole cities, observers warned the device threatened massive loss of innocent life if employed militarily and risked escalating an arms race with America. The 1963 partial test ban treaty banning all but underground nuclear tests partly stemmed from growing outrage over environmental contamination spread. Concerns also surfaced regarding health consequences faced by residents near Soviet proving grounds exposed to radioactive dusts blowing from earlier tests. Research following the test aided comprehending radiation's effects on human cells, though uncertainty lingers over long-term cancer probabilities. Studies into nuclear winter postulated even limited regional atomic combat could plunge climates worldwide into disastrous cooling through smoke-blocking sunlight. The bomb's huge yield additionally intensified non-proliferation efforts, as it highlighted how less advanced nations might develop city-destroying arsenals with far less resources than superpowers. Its aftermath underscored growing demands to reduce global stockpiles and prevent dangerous proliferations. For the men instrumental in the Tsar Bomba's creation, like Sakharov, their revolutionary work also fueled evolutions in thinking. Appalled by the annihilation such power threatened, the father of the Soviet H-bomb became an outspoken disarmament advocate, even facing persecution for anti-government views. The very device intended demonstrating superiority came to epitomize humanity's unmatched capability for self-destruction during the atomic age's peak tensions. While precise details remain obscured even today, its shocking test left an indelible education on civilization's relationship with nuclear forces, the far-reaching consequences of scientific progress, and moral duties of researchers equipped with humanity's most fearsome tools. 6 decades later, its King of Bombs moniker fittingly recalls both a Cold War wonder and cautionary lesson.